Hello everyone, myself Shruti, working as assistant professor in Government Engineering College. In this session, I'll execute a program to up count and then down count hexadecimal numbers. The starting from 0 to FF and then back from FF to 0. Okay, first I'll move 0 to accumulator. So accumulator content is 0. Anyhow, initially, once the microcontroller is reset, accumulator content will be 0. I'll next increment accumulator because I want the program to count up. So I'll increment uh, the value. So what happens here is it becomes 1. Accumulator content becomes 1. Now I'll call a delay subroutine because when I run this program, it should give a delay before the value gets incremented. Between two values, there should be some delay so that I can view the in number getting incremented and getting decremented. So I'm calling a delays subroutine here. In the delay subroutine, A call stands for absolute call. I'm calling the subroutine by name delay. This is the delay subroutine wherein I'll move some values such as FF to R2 register, and then I'll move FF to R1 register. Then I'll keep decrementing R1 register and until the register content becomes 0. First I have moved FF into R1 register. I'll decrement R1 register content and jump back to the same instruction until the register content becomes 0. So R1 is FF. See, I'll execute it. So R2 has become FF now. R1 will become FF now. Now I'll decrement RF, so it becomes FE. And since it is not equal to 0, again the same instruction is executed. This process continues until till R1 becomes 0. Okay. Next, once R1 becomes 0, the condition becomes false, and hence uh, uh, the control jumps to this um, instruction. I will have a breakpoint and give like I'll run the program. So once R1 becomes 0, it comes out of the loop. Control comes out of the loop. And now it starts decrementing R2. R2 is decremented. Again, R1 is FF is moved to R1 again. So again R1 is decremented until it becomes 0, and then the count of R2 is decremented. See, I'll again run it. So R1, when R1 becomes 0, R2 is decremented by 1. Since R2 is not at 0, again it the control jumps to this label wherein FF is moved to R1. Again the content of R1 is decremented until it becomes 0. This process keeps repeating. Once R2 also becomes 0, now the this thing it comes out of the loop. Okay, and that is the delay subroutine. Once R2 becomes 0, it comes out of the delay subroutine. So after calling 0, so you can check the value of accumulator here, or else you can add a watch window by going to view option and selecting this option in the watch window. Okay, our accumulator content is 1 now. If I run it once again, having a breakpoint, it becomes 2. Run it once again, it becomes 3. So I have fixed a breakpoint here, so that every time the control comes there, I want the control to halt, the compiler to halt there until I again run the program. So it keeps getting incremented like this. Once it reaches f, the next number is, when you increment f, it becomes 10, right? So it keeps happening. So I'll remove this breakpoint and run the program. So see, it has reached ff. Once it has reached ff, what happens here is, once a has become ff, so every time the delay is called, after the delay, this instruction is executed: compare jump on not equal a comma hash 00h count up. So if it is not equal to, if the content of a is not equal to 0, you will ask the compiler or the control to execute this instruction again, right? So when will the content of a become 0? Once you start incrementing it, when will the content of a become 0? It becomes 0 once it reaches ff, and then you increment it by 1. Anyhow, since it is counting up, it reaches ff at some point of time. When you increment the value of ff, what happens is, say here 1 plus 1 is 0, 1 plus, so you will have a carry here. So 1 plus that carry becomes 0. Again, a carry is generated to the next number, next bit. Again, those two added up gives 0, and the carry is generated. It, like, same thing happens till, like, all the elements, all the bits of this number becomes 0, and a carry is generated at last. So ultimately the accumulator register content becomes 0. So after ff, once the accumulator content becomes ff, if you increment it by 1, then it becomes, the value of accumulator becomes 0 along with the carry. So now you will start decrementing this, decrementing the count of accumulator. You want the program to work as down counter. So you will start decrementing the count. For now, the value of a is ff. When you decrement the value of a, so when it has reached, once it has reached ff, when you add 1 to ff, it has become 0. Now when you start decrementing the value of 0, if you decrement 0 by 1, what happens, let us see. So this is 0, you are subtracting 1 by 0. See what happens here is, you have to take a borrow to this digit. Since it is 0, you can't subtract from this, subtract 1 from this number. So you have to take a borrow. Since this number is also, this digit is also, this bit is also 0, you have to take a borrow from this bit. Since this bit is also 0, you have to take a borrow from this. Since this bit is also 0, you have to take a borrow from this number. This bit is 0, you have to take a borrow from this bit. Again, this bit is 0, you have to take a borrow from this bit. This bit is 0, again you have to take a borrow. So you will take a borrow, this bit becomes 2. So from 2, you will take 1 as borrow to the next bit. So this becomes 1. When 1 is taken as a borrow to this number, this becomes 2. So like that it happens. Ultimately, when you take a borrow to this number, this becomes, this bit becomes, like, this becomes 2. From 2, if you subtract 1, you will get 1. Again, 1 is remaining here, 1 is remaining here. So if you subtract 1 from 0, you will get ff, right? So the count value of a has become ff. Once ff once it has become ff, you will start decrementing it. So if you subtract 1 from 0, again you will get ff. So you will start decrementing it, it becomes fe, fd, and so on. I'll run this. So see here, you can notice that the value of accumulator is getting decremented like this. It works. Once it reaches 0, the condition becomes true. Compare jump on not equal. You are comparing content of A with 0. Since it is not 0, see, ed is not equal to 0, the condition becomes true. So it keeps executing these three set of instructions. Once after decrementing, uh, the content of accumulator becomes 0, uh, the condition becomes false, so it will come out of the loop. So you can see that it is getting incremented every time I run this program, and at some point of time it will become 0. Accumulator content will become 0. So that is all. That is the end of the execution of this program. Thank you all.